Welcome back. In this video, you will learn how you can get a summary of the quotations getting accepted by your customers every week on your email automatically. Guys, for that, we are going to connect Quotient application by which we have created the quotations as the trigger application and Google Sheets and Gmail as the action applications in the workflow of our automation. And guys, after that, the flow will be like this. Here, as and when your quote will be accepted by your customers, all the data of a week in a week of the quotations getting accepted will be added here inside a Google Sheet, and the report or the summary will be delivered to you via email using Gmail application every week at a specific day automatically. And guys, to set up this automation, we are using Pabbly Connect, which is an automation tool, and you can set up this automation very easily without any coding. Let me show you how you can do this. So this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect, and we have pasted the same link in the description. From here, you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account and you will get free automation tasks every month to set up and test your automations. Okay, so you can just sign up right now, and after that you have to log in and reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and the dashboard is here. Okay, so guys, here you have to click on this create workflow button to create this automation, and here you can give any suitable name to this automation. So I'm giving the name here as weekly quotation summary. So you can give any name, and here click on create, and you can see your workflow page started getting ready here. And on the workflow page, you will find these two modules, the trigger and the action. So in the trigger module, you have to connect the trigger application, means that application in which the trigger event is going to occur. So the trigger event would be acceptance of the quotation by your customer, and the trigger application would be Quotient. Okay, and the action would be the response or the consequence towards the trigger. Okay, so with the help of these two modules, we are going to build this automation. So guys, I have already created the workflow, and we have used two workflows here to set up this whole automation. Okay, so I can show you the workflow. Here you can see I have created this workflow, and here in the trigger I have connected Quotient application, and we have used this configure webhook as the trigger event, and it has given us this webhook URL. So with the help of this URL, we have created a connection with Quotient by following these steps. So guys, if you want to know how to connect with Quotient, we have created a different video on that, and we have pasted the link of that video in the description. You can watch that video and you can learn how to make the trigger connection with Quotient application. Okay, right now, after creating the connection, you have to capture the response of that connection as well. That means you have to manually accept a quotation, and the response here will be captured like this. So you can see it is showing you the title of the quotation, and here it is showing the name of the customer details, and all the things related to the customer and the quotation. You can see the headline of the quotation or the description is here, and the price, the quoted price is here, the text description is here, everything is here. Okay, so that's how you can capture the response of your connection. After that, you can see guys, after that I have added two more steps here. So we have used two action steps. So to add action steps, you just have to click here on the plus icon, and the action step will be added like this. And guys, here we have used date time formatter feature of Pabbly Connect. Okay, so with the help of date time formatter, I converted or changed the format of the date on which we have get the accepted quotation into this format. So you can see here in this response, we have received this accepted when label, and here we have the date on which the quotation got accepted. So we have received this date in this format. So I have changed this format using datetime formatter so that we can get the date in this general format that we use. So we got this date like this, and after that I have connected my Google Sheet here. So if you want to know how to connect with Google Sheet, you can watch any video from our channel or from the description. We have many videos on this application, and you can learn the connection. So you can see to get, just connect this application, you have to search for it in this action step like this. Okay, and you will find this Google Sheet and you can make the connections. Okay, so after connecting with Google Sheets with this actions event as add new row, I have selected the sheet, the sheet's name, and then I have mapped the data from the previous steps. Okay, so I have mapped the customer's name, the customer's email, the quotation's title, price, and everything in this format. And to map these things, you just have to click on these fields and it will show you these two steps in the drop down. So from the trigger step, you can map all these things, the text and the titles. And here in the date label, I have used this second step where we have changed the format of the date. And I have mapped this date here in this field. Okay. And then I have clicked on save and send test request. And when you click here, the data that you have mapped here will be sent to your spreadsheet and will be added there as a new row. Let me show you. Here you can see this is how you can add the row here inside your spreadsheet. Okay, so we have sent this data here like this. Okay, so this workflow is done here. We have connected with our spreadsheet. So this kind of automation is going to run every week. That means whenever your customer is going to accept your quotations, this workflow is going to trigger and the data of that accepted quotation will be added here inside your spreadsheet. And after every 1 week at Monday, our other workflow, which is here, is going to start working. So you can see this is another workflow that I have created. And in this workflow, I have connected scheduler feature of Pabbly in the trigger. So this is used to schedule the running of the workflow. So I have scheduled the running of this automation at every Monday. Okay, so I have selected the days of the week option here. Then I have selected Monday. And at this time, this workflow is scheduled to trigger or run. So at every Monday or at 9 a.m., this workflow is going to run. And after that, I have used this date time formatter to modify the current date. Current date means on the date at which this workflow is going to start running. And I have added 7 days to the current date or the date on which the workflow is going to start running. Okay, so why I have added 7 more days here? Oh, sorry, I have subtracted 7 days. You can see I have selected modify current date option in the action event. Then I have selected the dates format. Okay, then I have selected the time zone, which is UTC, okay, or universally coordinated time zone. Then I have used subtraction operation, okay, and I have subtracted 7 days from the current date and I get this date. I have subtracted 7 days because I want the data of last 7 days from my spreadsheet. I do not want the whole data. I just want that at every Monday, this workflow should run and give me the summary of last 7 days. Okay, that's why I have subtracted 7 days and find this date value. Okay, after that, I have searched for this date in my Google Sheet. So in the action step, I have connected Google Sheets again and I have used lookup spreadsheet rows action event to search for this date inside my Google Sheet. And in the select spreadsheet option, I have selected the spreadsheet's name, the sheet's name, and in the lookup column, I have filled F. That means in which column I want to search for this date. So I wanted that I have the dates in this F column. Okay. So I want that this workflow should search for this date in the F column only. So I have put F here. Then I have mapped the lookup value from the previous step. Okay, so I have mapped this date time label here in this lookup value field by mapping it from this second step like this. Okay. And then it is asking to include the headers. So I do not want to search anything in the header. I want that from the second row, the workflow should start searching. So I have selected false here and I want that it should start searching from the top. Okay, so I have selected the sort value from top. Okay, then I have clicked on save and send test request and got this kind of response here. So it has shown me the row index, that means the row number from the date that I have searched for here. Okay, this means it has searched for this date from the top here in my spreadsheet and it has shown us the row value or the row index. So this row index or the row value means in the last 7 days, the data started adding in my spreadsheet from the fourth row. Okay, this is what it means. After that, what I have did, I have connected date time formatter again in the actions tab, and I use the same modify current date option, and then I have subtracted 1 day from the current date. You can see I have selected the same date format and the time zone, selected the operation as subtract unit days and put the value 1, and I have subtracted 1 day with the current date from the current date. This means the date on which the workflow is running, or Monday. Okay, so that I get the date of Sunday or yesterday. Okay, so I want to fetch the data from my spreadsheet from past 7 days till yesterday. Okay, that's why I have fetched this value. Then I have searched for this date again in my spreadsheet using the lookup spreadsheet rows again. Okay, then I have mapped this date, then I have searched it in the column F, and here I got the row index or the row value of the last data that we have entered in my spreadsheet yesterday, okay, or till Sunday. So guys, now I have got the details of the rows that has been added in my spreadsheet in last 7 days. So in last 7 days, the rows started getting added from this fourth row, and it ended here till the 10th row. Okay, at the 10th row. Now guys, what I have done, I have applied another action step. In this action step, I have used number formatter feature by Pabbly, and in the action event I have selected perform math operation, and here you can see I have subtracted the row index. So I have subtracted the row index of the last row entered in my spreadsheet till yesterday with the first row entered at the starting of the week. Okay, so this will give me the value of how many rows got added in my spreadsheet in last 7 days, and it will give me the value of how many quotations got accepted by my customers. Okay, that's how we have find the value of the number of quotations got accepted and added inside my spreadsheet. Okay, so here we got this result 6. Then I have applied the number formatter again, and with the help of perform math operation, I have added one more day with this date, with this result. Why I have added one more day? Because guys, the row count we have started in my spreadsheet is from the second row. So you have to add one more day to this row, this result label, to get the exact number of data entered in your spreadsheet in last 7 days. Okay, I can show you guys. You can see uh, we have the data from the fourth row to the 10th row. So let's start counting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so we got 7 rows here. That means 7 quotations has been accepted in the last 7 days. Okay, but we have got the result here as 6. Okay, that's why I have added one more day to this result label. Okay, and I have mapped this value here so that when this workflow should run, these values got automatically updated with the help of workflow. Okay, and here we got the final result as 7. So guys, 7 is the number which is going to show you how many quotations you got accepted in a week. Okay, after that, in another action step, I connected with Gmail to send an email to myself or to my manager or to anyone who wants this summary of the number of quotations getting accepted. So with the help of this send email action event, we can send an automated email every week at Monday to send the summary. So here you can see it is asking for the recipient's email address. So here you have to enter the email address of that person who want this summary on the email every week. Okay, and if you want to put someone in CC or BCC, you can put the email addresses here. You can just put the sender's name here. So I am just putting the sender's name as team quotation. You can put any name as you want. Okay, here you can enter the subject line. I have entered the subject line as quotes exception weekly report. Here I have selected the email contents type as plain, and here I have written this kind of email. So here you can see I have written, dear sir, this is to inform you that this week this number of customers accepted our codes, and I have mapped this number from the previous step. Let me show you how. You just have to click here and it will show you the previous steps in the drop down. So from the 7th or the last date time formatter, just map this result label like this. Okay. So this is going to be updated with every execution of the workflow, and you will receive the new number every week automatically. Okay. So that's how you can set up this automation, and you can check your connection with Gmail by clicking on save and send test request, and you will receive a test email on your account. So here I'm going to fill my email address just to show you the demo. And after filling my email address, I'll click on save and send test request and show you the email. So guys, this is my email inbox, and here I'm going to click on save and send test request in the workflow, and let's see if we receive the email. Okay, so this is the response we have received. Let's check in my inbox if we got a new email, and here we got a new email with the sender name as Team Quotations. This is the subject, Codes Exception Weekly Report, and this is this email you can read here. Dear sir, this is to inform you that this week 7 customers accepted our codes. So this is how you can set up this automation, and this is how the emails will look like in real time. So you have to set up this automation only once, guys. After that, you don't have to do anything manually here in the workflow. After that, every week, first of all, what will happen? This workflow is going to be executed whenever your customer is going to accept your quotation. This workflow is going to run first and add the details of the quotations getting accepted inside your spreadsheet like this. And after that, on every Monday, this workflow is going to start running, because this is scheduled to run on Monday every week, you can see. Okay. And this workflow is going to run and send you the weekly report every Monday, weekly summary every Monday on your email like this. So this workflows are going to run in the background. You don't have to do anything manually. You just have to send your quotations, and as and when your quotations will be accepted, you will find the data here and you will find the summary here every week on your email automatically. And guys, you can use these same workflows that I have created, because I'm going to paste the link of both of these workflows in the description, and you can clone these workflows in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. And also guys, if you want to learn about the connections, you can of these Quotient application or the Gmail application that we have used, or the Google Sheet connection, you can watch the videos from the description, or you can explore our channel. We have many videos on such applications, and you can learn about the connections.
Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.